I want to make this last video and then I'm going to call it a night. I understand that the election results are coming in slowly, and the people look like Rom is up. Look like the ward that I'm working with, 37, the incumbent will get back in, and look like even in the 29th ward, the incumbent will get back into there. The 24th ward look like Michael Scott will take over that ward. But let me say this. We as people, and please understand me really good, because I've had phone conversations and say the political process, you know how it is, and you just have to go along with the flow. I don't have to go along with nothing. Understand me. I hope that people understand the power of the people, and it sinks down deep down within that you know that the candidates who sit in those seats, that's from the alderman up to the White House, they are your employees and you are the employer. We get so comfortable with people in office and we scared to change the seat. And then we still sit behind closed doors and we complain about things that are not happening in our community. If these individuals, Rahm Emanuel, the city alderman, M. Mitts, Deborah Graham, gets back into office, it is the people's duties and their rights to make sure that it's not business as usual. They need to step up and step out. And if they can't step up and step out, then the 4 years, you need to make their life a living hell, because they get a 6-figure salary faithfully. They get TIF dollars, NIP funds, and they have slush funds. And if they're not being spent in your community, then something should happen to y'all, because it just don't make sense to me that everybody go along with the okie doke. Because you're familiar with the person that's in office, you think they should stay in there and hold the seat when you clearly don't see no progress in your communities. Everything is being cut, and it's mostly in the south side and the west side of Chicago, Illinois. And I can't understand for the life of me why we seem to think that it's okay to be crapped on all the time. And we just sit there with a smile and like, well, it's going to get better. You can expect a handful of people to make change, and then you sit back and you benefit from it. That is not fair. Not at all. But believe me when I say, till my dying day, I will be doing what I do, making videos, tweeting, Facebook, Tumblr, whatever it may be, till I can see that we can understand that we make a difference. Our race, and I'll say this again, we are the only race that sits on the sideline and complain. And that people continue to do the things that they do and don't do nothing about it, except for the faithful few. You can't ride on somebody else's coattail when you got a problem. When are you going to step beyond those walls and the doors and make your problems known and do something about it? We're good at complaining, but we're not so great at action. And yes, I am pissed off because I'm sick of it. We don't do nothing. We need to get that vitality, that fight they used to have when we was much better people when we were slaves. And it's sad to say, we saw our worth. And what is it going to take that for us to see our worth again? This is crazy.